It's a busy time here for York Public Schools, obviously with some graduations this weekend and the end of the school year. York Elementary School beginning a project pretty soon, and of course they're at the end of their school year as well, coming up on it. And a big weekend, a big day coming up Monday, May 19th for the 50th year of the Almost Anything Goes Day. And joining us in studio this morning is Kenny Loosvelt, principal at York Middle School. Kenny, thanks for the time today. How are we doing?
You bet. Real good. Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us about Almost Anything Goes Day. Exciting. 50th year for this.
It's super exciting. We're really proud of it. You know, York Middle School has 50 years, 1976. The Heck family won the first Almost Anything Goes Day. And there's a plaque in the middle school that documents every winner of AAGD from 1976 till now. And so we knew that this was our 50th year. So we got some former family advisors, some former middle school and some current middle school staff members, Susan Cox, Ruth Cook, Lisa Eichinger, Carrie Connor, Stephen Sauter, and myself. We got together and said, okay, how can we celebrate this monumentous occasion? And we were able to come up with, we're going to have the Almost Anything Goes Day as planned on Monday afternoon on the 19th. Weather permitting, we know we need that rain, but maybe we can hold off a little bit till maybe 3:30 on Monday.
Yeah, a little bit later in the day would be great.
If it just holds up a little bit, that'd be great. But if it does rain, we have an indoor plan. It'll look a lot different than normal, but we'll celebrate that. And then we're inviting former family advisors and former staff members to come to AAGD during the afternoon. And then in the evening, next Monday, May 19th from 4 to 6 p.m. at the middle school, we want any York YMS alumni to come. If you're driving right now and listen to this and you went to York Middle School, I'll bet you can tell me what family you were in. Family is just an important part of York Middle School. When students come into the middle school and students enroll, they're put in a family, and they stay in that family. Some of the cool things that I've seen that I know family is special. I've been out on the playground and kids have been playing Foursquare and they can't get another kid out because, well, he's in my family. I can't get him out. So it's a really special time, and the AAGD, the 50th, we thought we need to do a little celebrating for that.
Can you kind of explain the AAGD, how this came about, and what goes on?
Yeah.
What goes on here?
I can certainly tell you what goes on, but as far as how it came about, like I said, it was 1976 when they started it. So I know that Susan Cox was, as we were talking, she was part of the building the families and the Almost Anything Goes Day. And so I think it's just what it is for us is a celebration of a crazy year, a crazy time. Middle school students have so many changes they're going through from that 6th, 7th, and 8th grade year. A lot of physical and social and emotional changes. And so it's just a crazy time in a young person's life. And so it's a time to celebrate that. We do games like tire relay and three-legged race and toss the water balloon, and we have basketball shoot, and one of my personal favorites is douse the candle.
There you go.
Another person sits across from you and blindfolded, and you squirt the water gun and get the other person as soaked as you can. It is really cool. Yeah. It's a great time.
Well, that's the 50th AAGD. Anything else that maybe mention again how people can get to this? And there's no registrations or anything. Yep, just
no. Please show up from 4 to 6 p.m. on Monday. We're just going to open up the middle school. We'll have some refreshments and fellowship. Kind of maybe if you haven't been to the middle school since you were in middle school, come on up and look at our building. It's a great building, and we'd love to have you. Yeah,
well, fantastic. That is again Monday, May 19th, and end of the school year here. How was this school year? 2024-25.
Great year at YMS. Yeah, everything was. We embrace the crazy because it's a crazy time in young kids' lives, and we're trying to help take them from that elementary, maybe more worried, more focused with parents and helping and trying to make them more independent. We had our 5th graders over on April 29th to come over, and we talk about you have more freedom at the middle school, but with more freedom comes more responsibility. Now you're going to have to start to be a little more responsible for yourself. So we hope to be that bridge from elementary to high school and that independent. But it was a great year.
Well, thank you very much for coming in, Mr. Loosvelt, with York Middle School. Enjoy the end of the school year here. Enjoy everything this weekend and then Monday as well, and have a great summer.
Yeah, thanks. Go Dukes.